Welcome to History with Herodotus, where the sands of time are sifted to reveal the treasures of our collective past. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the annals of history as we delve into the captivating tale of the rise and decline of the Ottoman Empire. This epic narrative spans centuries, traversing the intricate tapestry of human experience, where mighty sultans, cunning diplomats, and fearless warriors shape the destiny of a vast and storied empire. In the early 13th century, amidst the tumultuous landscape of Anatolia, a small Turkish tribe, led by the enigmatic Ertuğrul Bey, began to consolidate its power. This unassuming leader, with his unwavering resolve and shrewd strategic mind, laid the foundations for a dynasty that would one day stretch from the sun-kissed shores of the Mediterranean to the snow-capped peaks of the Caucasus. The tribe's name, Osmanlı, would become synonymous with grandeur, as they forged an empire that would leave an indelible mark on the course of human history. As we venture into the formative years of the Ottoman Empire, we find ourselves in the midst of a maelstrom of competing interests and alliances. The Byzantine Empire, once the epitome of power and sophistication, now teetered on the brink of collapse, its territories fragmented and vulnerable to the marauding hordes of Turkish warriors. The Mongol invasions, which had swept across the Asian steppes like a raging tempest, had created a power vacuum, drawing various Turkish tribes into the fray. It was amidst this chaos that Osman Bey, Ertuğrul's son and successor, emerged as a dominant force. His leadership marked the beginning of a new era, as he expanded the tribe's territories through a series of strategic conquests and astute diplomatic maneuvers. The year 1299 CE proved pivotal, as Osman Bey declared independence from the Seljuk Sultanate, establishing the Ottoman Empire as a sovereign state. This bold move set in motion a chain of events that would propel the Ottomans to unprecedented heights of power and influence. As we follow the trajectory of the Ottoman Empire's ascent, we find ourselves drawn into a world of intrigue and politics, where sultans and viziers navigated the treacherous waters of international diplomacy with calculated precision. The early 14th century saw the rise of Orhan Bey, Osman's son and successor, who skillfully exploited the divisions within the Byzantine Empire to expand Ottoman territories. The confluence of events in the mid-14th century created a perfect storm that would propel the Ottoman Empire to the forefront of world politics. The Black Death, which had ravaged Europe and Asia, had created a demographic crisis, leading to widespread social and economic upheaval. Meanwhile, the Byzantine Empire, weakened by internal strife and external pressures, teetered on the brink of collapse. It was against this backdrop that Murad I, Orhan's successor, launched a series of bold military campaigns, which would ultimately lead to the conquest of Adrianople, a strategic stronghold that would serve as the Ottoman Empire's European capital for centuries to come. As Murad I's military campaigns pushed deeper into the Balkans, the Ottoman Empire's influence began to spread beyond the confines of Anatolia. The conquest of Adrianople in 1362 CE marked a significant turning point, as it provided the Ottomans with a strategic foothold in Europe and cemented their position as a major player in regional politics. The city, renamed Edirne, would serve as the Ottoman Empire's European capital for centuries to come, its grand mosques, palaces, and bazaars testifying to the empire's growing wealth and cultural sophistication. The late 14th century saw the rise of Bayezid I, also known as Yildirim, or the Thunderbolt, who ascended to the throne in 1389 CE. His reign was marked by a series of lightning-fast military campaigns, which expanded Ottoman territories into the Balkans and Anatolia. The Battle of Nicopolis in 1396 CE, where Bayezid's forces decisively defeated a crusader army led by King Sigismund of Hungary, demonstrated the Ottomans' growing military prowess and their ability to confront European powers on equal terms. As the Ottoman Empire continued its expansion, it encountered various cultures and civilizations which would leave an indelible mark on its development. The conquest of Constantinople in 1453 CE, led by Mehmed II, marked a watershed moment in Ottoman history. This city, once the capital of the Byzantine Empire, was transformed into the Ottoman Empire's new capital, with its grand architecture, vibrant markets, and diverse population reflecting the empire's cosmopolitan character. As the Ottoman chronicler Tursun Bey would later write, The conquest of Constantinople was a miracle, a sign of God's favor towards the Ottomans, and a demonstration of their destiny to rule over the world. The 15th century saw the rise of Suleiman the Magnificent, who ascended to the throne in 1520 CE. His reign is often regarded as the golden age of the Ottoman Empire, marked by significant cultural, administrative, and military achievements. Suleiman's military campaigns expanded Ottoman territories into Eastern Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa, while his reforms transformed the empire's administrative and judicial systems. The Ottoman Empire's influence extended beyond its borders, with its artisans, merchants, and scholars playing a significant role in shaping the cultural and intellectual landscape of the Renaissance. As Suleiman's reign drew to a close, the Ottoman Empire began to face new challenges, both from within and without. The 17th century saw a series of costly wars with the Habsburgs, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, and the Safavid Empire, which drained the empire's resources and led to a period of stagnation. The empire's administrative and military systems, once the envy of Europe, began to show signs of decay, and corruption became a pervasive problem. Despite these challenges, the Ottoman Empire continued to play a significant role in international affairs, and its legacy as a center of culture, learning, and trade endured. The 18th century saw a resurgence of Ottoman power under the leadership of Sultan Selim III, who implemented a series of reforms aimed at modernizing the empire's military and administrative systems. However, these efforts were ultimately unsuccessful, and the empire continued to decline. The 19th century saw the rise of nationalist movements within the empire, as various ethnic and religious groups began to demand greater autonomy or independence. The Ottoman Empire's response to these challenges was often heavy-handed, leading to a series of brutal conflicts that further weakened the empire. As the British historian Edward Gibbon once observed, the Ottoman Empire, like a mighty tree, stood for centuries, its roots deep in the soil of Asia and Europe, its branches stretching towards the heavens, but when the winds of change blew, it was torn asunder, leaving behind only a memory of its former greatness. The final decades of the Ottoman Empire were marked by a series of catastrophic events, including the Balkan Wars, World War I, and the subsequent partitioning of the empire by the Allied powers. The modern Republic of Turkey, established by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk in 1923, marked the end of the Ottoman Empire's long history. Today, the legacy of the Ottoman Empire can be seen in the modern nations that once made up its territories, from Turkey and Greece to Egypt and Iraq. The Ottoman Empire's impact on world history is undeniable, and its cultural, architectural, and culinary achievements continue to inspire wonder and admiration. As the Turkish poet Rumi once wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you, and it is through the wounds of its tumultuous past that the Ottoman Empire has left an indelible mark on human civilization. Its history serves as a testament to the complexity and richness of human experience, and its legacy continues to shape our understanding of the world around us." That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that, to understand the present, we must first understand the past.